Sophie.
Stinko, you look very nice.
Oh.
Are you ready to cook soccer?
My fear fucker. Fear.
Yeah, right. Yes, it is soccer.
I love it here. I'm glad you couldn't sleep.
You hurt your mouth or you talk funny?
I bit my tongue.
Oh, you want me to get you something?
Oh, no, just, no. Needs to be left alone is all. Change all the furniture around.
Oh yeah, you like it? I do that when I can't sleep, you know. It's a good thing to do because then you don't have to think about anything.
Well, then I'll try that.
Don't have to move furniture, Stingo. You're moving mountains.
You barely move my tongue.
Maybe you moved it too much.
Aren't all women in the world like you?
You better thank God they are not. Look, I see many, many women in your life. Many beautiful women who adores you and make all their love with you.
Just, sometimes I can just see myself being alone forever.
Stingo. Not fair with you. I think, Stingo is so young. Talent American. He doesn't have any real.
You don't know if I'm any talented? You never read anything of Britain?
Well, I don't ask about your work or what is about it because I know I'd rather like to keep it quiet about his work.
It's about a boy. 12-year-old boy.
Is that autobiographical?
To a certain extent. You know, maybe it is. It takes place in a year, which is the year his mother died.
I didn't know your mother died.
Yeah, you know, I was about 9 years old.
You loved her very much.
Not enough.
What do you mean not enough?
I mean, not enough.
That's what is so terrible about leaving those people you love. I mean, that guilt.
Your father?
My father, my mother, my husband.
You were married?
Yeah. I was married and I was very young. I was married to a disciple of my father, a assistant at the university.
And your father was writing Nazi articles that probably got him into trouble.
Well, one day I was at the mass and they have I had a presentiment. So I run out of the church and I go to the university and I see that the gate was locked. And there was many, many Germans there. And I see the professors, they are loading them into the truck. And that one part of campus has moved away. And I see my father's face and the face of my husband behind him, and I looked. But the German, they pulled it away, and I never saw those faces again. They took them to social help and the German work camp, but they shot them the next day.
And your mother?
My mother, she got the tuberculosis, so she was very, very sick. She was dying and I couldn't do anything. But I think if I could get that meat for my mother would make her strong. So I go to the country and I see that the peasants, they are selling ham. And I go there with the black market money and I buy that and I bring it back. But it's forbidden for all the meat. Goes to determine if you get caught. So I hid the ham under my skirt in the train and I was pretending that I'm pregnant, you know. I was so afraid. I was shaking, but the German that was in front of the train, he saw me. I was sitting there and he come up to me and he grabbed the ham under my skirt. So they sent me to Auschwitz.
Sent you to Auschwitz for stealing a ham?
They sent me to Auschwitz because they saw that I was afraid. You know what that means?
Yeah. You tried to commit suicide in Auschwitz.
Because after that, after liberation.
After? You were safe?
Yeah, I was safe. I was in Sweden at the refugee camp. I mean, they are good. They try to help, you know. They tried. But I knew that Christ had turned his face away from me. And that Jesus, who no longer cared for me, could kill those people I love and leave me alive with my shame. God, so I went to that church and I grabbed the glass and it was in there and I cut my wrist. But I didn't die, of course. Of course not. There are so many things I don't understand. There's so many things.
I want you to trust me. I want you to trust me, Sophie. Just trust me.
Oh, God. There is Nathan. He's Nathan.